Afternoon. I'm going to continue with some of chapter 4 of AIMEE OSMULSKI, a call for action. Very disturbing things, but we need to know. God-given rights, law of nations, UCC, which is standing for Uniform Commercial Code. It's very important to at least learn what was done and how it was done. Do not fall for the lies regarding money that is owed to you. Although it may be and is owed, do not count on it. Furthermore, do not send money to anyone expecting something in return. Do not go looking into it just for money, as there are more important things under attack here. Money is the root of all evil. Look at your $1 bill, the pyramid, the words written on it. Research what it actually means. Study even the coinage which they are actively trying to take away, as in World War II. People hoarded their coins for their precious metal values. At first, I was all about UCC, Uniform Commercial Code. All need to research it, simply for the value of learning the truth. It is very important to learn how the so-called royals and so-called elites came into their so-called elitism. They stole it from you, from your parents, grandparents, etc. They were not elected, but instead instigated bloody battles to overthrow decent rulers so that they could have it all. Now that they pretty much do have it all as far as money is concerned, now they want power, control over their slave population, so they do not have to lift a finger. Can anyone say, "Alexa, change the channel for me"? Or, "Okay, Google, how do I?" Ask Google. If it is censored, then research how these artificial intelligence robots are working to get rid of Jesus, God, Christianity. It's all around us. While researching Bibi Bacchus and the straw man concept, I came across a man named Keith Edward with a YouTube channel called The Government of the United States of America, the TROH show. I started watching from the 158th broadcast or so, but I wish I had the time to listen to all of his broadcasts. He is a man of God. He seems to have some military and government background. Yes, he does. Listed later in a book. Nonetheless, well worth getting yourself acquainted with him and the knowledge he provides. After hearing the UCC stuff and listening to many of his broadcasts, I did some research of my own, and I will provide the links below. States of the Union Society Register, Resident Declaration. People can list their businesses and allows us to move away from these central banking thieves and get the money back into the hands of the people actually earning it. So I'll put these in the post box that I write describing what's in it. It's https://www.rohoshop.com. I guess it is somehow important to use the HTTPS versus not using it again. Again, technology is not my strongest asset, said AIMEE. Generalpostoffice.org NANP, and then the https://www.continentalpublicbank.com. The Continental Dollar, read terms and conditions. NorthAmericanNationalParty.com, American Herald newspaper. Keith gives a great startup video with all the pertinent information needed. A link to his channel will be in chapter 14. I want to broadcast number 150170 somewhere in those. Otherwise, I would also highly recommend signing up with Jeff Berwick with the Dollar Vigilante, also the Crypto Vigilante on YouTube, LBRY and BitChute. I've heard of BitChute. But sign up for the yearly subscription. You will not be disappointed, as there is more advice beyond financial that may benefit many of us in this horrific time. Also check out www.tdvsummit.com for life-saving and life-changing information on how we can win when it seems the odds are stacked against us. Federal Reserve has a lot to do with this, and a substantial amount of money from the Rothschilds, Rockefellers, Bilderbergs, and so-called royal family. All of this was and is rightfully ours. Not anymore. Not unless we start acting like true patriots, true Christians, truly honourable people. Government is non-essential, not us. That is the not so funny thing. They definitely need us, as their AI is not nearly as intelligent as they wish us to perceive. We do not need them. They do need us, or they will have to start doing their own work, mowing their own lawns, cooking their own food, cleaning their own houses, and I bet they have not got a clue where to start. So when the electricity goes out, or when another country attacks with an EMP, they will be SOL regarding their robot slaves. That is the end of chapter 4. I'm going to stop there because the other one was so long. I think I'll do them in terms of chapters. Chapter 5 comes next. So thank you. I hadn't read it until I read it to you. If it's bad, I'll dismiss it. So thank you for listening to Amy's words.